Hey everybody, this is Dominic DeAngelo of WrestleZone.com. Today's date is May 27th, 2021. It is Thursday, and I am here with none other than the outlandish Zicky Dice. Zicky, this first time interviewing you, man. Thanks for being here with me.
Hey, thanks for having me. My pleasure. I figured we could make WrestleZone a little bit more outlandish today.
Dude, it needs a little bit of a flair going on. So, speaking of flair, though, starting off, I just saw you got a new belt.
Yes, I did. Yes, I was surprised by my buddy Kevin at Wrestle Society. I got a custom ZDTV championship. ZDTV, I stream full time on Twitch, so I stream like 5 to 6 days a week over there. And Kevin made me a custom ZDTV championship. It's got a pink strap and it's got some like lizards on the plate, and it's got Zicky Dice plates. It's a gorgeous looking belt. We actually just posted a YouTube video on that belt today. So if you're interested in what that looks like, it's great. It's one of the coolest gifts I've ever gotten in my life.
Dude, it's so cool. It's like it's got an Intercontinental title vibe, but it also has like your own spin.
Yeah. So I will definitely be keeping that for the rest of my life.
Heck yeah. Now, how does one challenge for that belt?
Oh man, I think you got to come over to the house and make me some barbecue.
That's how you top it.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to be a contender for the title.
Heck yeah. So reason I initially I really been wanting to interview you for quite a while now. And one of the big sparks was not only you becoming a free agent, but the video you posted when you became a free agent to open the door, I thought was such a cool way to promote oneself, but also it gave a different spin to you. And all. I was more serious and stuff like that. And I really, really liked what you conveyed in that. And it just packed the punch. Talk about what your inspirations were for that and necessarily just how the process of putting something like that together, because it was, I mean, from a quality and production standpoint, it was so good.
Well, thank you. First off, I got to say there are many sides to the die, and not everyone has seen those sides just yet. Outlandish Zicky Dice has yet to spread his wings. If you think about it, I didn't even get a full title run over at NWA. I didn't get to walk out with my championship or have, I think, a full, complete television run. And unlike everyone else, the pandemic actually was a blessing in disguise for outlandish Zicky Dice. It helped me take the brand to the next level, partnering up with Twitch and staying creative and really pushing the limits and trying to have that creative outlet. And I wanted to raise the Zicky Dice stock in the meantime. And a buddy of mine, we call him Scooch. He's a very creative fellow. We got together and I said, okay, what can we do? And we came up with this concept, and that's what we had dropped to just try and keep everyone on their toes. This isn't the last you've seen of outlandish Zicky Dice. The best is yet to come. I'll tell you that. But I just like staying creative. I like to set a new bar. There is nobody on the independent level doing what we're doing here. I'll tell you that. I strive to have the best production and the best everything. Really challenging everyone else to push their limits a bit. And I take pride in that. And I after releasing that video, it's like, okay, whatever we do next has to be better. Everything's got to be better. So just keep challenging ourselves. And that's how we got there.
And you know what? I think too, was there a certain thing that really sparked you to be like, all right, I'm going all in on this production stuff? Because I mean, obviously, like so much talent is out there, but a lot of talent doesn't utilize the production.
I agree with you.
And I think it's from an outsider perspective, it's kind of head scratching. I'm like, come on, you got this opportunity to showcase yourself and put yourself over here. And you're all in on it. And it's like, and you just said it too. It's just like, this is stuff that you've worked over the pandemic with. Was there a certain aspect, like way back when you're like, you know what, this is something people aren't doing, or this is something that I can do better? Is there a certain moment where it kind of dawned on you, like, I got to do more of this?
I just strive to be different. I think that's the bread and butter of Zicky Dice is being different and doing what other people aren't doing. And I think that's what makes me stand out. And it baffles me why, if you want this to be your career or what you do, why not put in the effort? And now I can proudly say that Outlandish Zicky Dice is my job. It is what I do. You know, it's what I'm on this planet to do. And if I'm not working and I'm not grinding, we're not eating, baby. You got to put in the work. So I like having, I feel that I have a lot to offer. You know, there's a lot of things that we can do. And when I say that, I mean, we can make in-house jingles, photos, videos, 3D graphics. You got Zicky Dice Creative. You know, there's so much that we could do. And I'm saying, hey, it'd be a damn shame if I sat here and let these talents go to waste. So I found ways to utilize them and make a career off of them and help the brand grow. You know, there's Zicky Dice, I'll tell you this, is bigger than professional wrestling. And I figured that out a long time ago. So what I do, my friend, I took the ceiling off and I stopped limiting myself. I don't try and just cater to a professional wrestling crowd because Zicky Dice is bigger than professional wrestling. So I bring the world together, baby. You know, I got them in the palm of my hand.
That's how you got to do it. You listen, like if you look at it from that perspective too, that's the way to handle it, is because, you know, if you want to be top of what you're doing, that's the mindset you got to have. Yep. and going that route and going all in with this stuff, as well as like bringing in not only all these different elements, but you have your partner in Scooch too. And talk about how you guys collaborate a lot and working and getting a lot of this stuff done, and how much of the creative aspect comes from you and how much comes from him, because it seems like a very good tandem as the product shows.
Yeah, he's here right now. He's just next to me. He comes over a few times. He comes over for about half the week. We sit down, we get creative, whether that's filming YouTube videos, filming content for whatever, Twitch or set building. You know, I pretty much bring out the creative ideas, and he's the master behind the computer, you know, and in the lab and building these 3D sets. And we're just like, hey, it'd be really cool if we tried this, or really cool if we did this. And we just kind of, actually in that video that you referenced, the one with the door, that was kind of just a trial. We didn't know if we were going to release that. He was like, hey, let's see what we can do. We bought a treadmill off of Facebook Marketplace for $50, took it apart, and I painted it green. And everything you see, we just make in the garage of my house. I got a green screen behind me, got a stand-up green screen, got 3 cameras I'm looking at. My 55-inch TV is right there for the chat. We've got a whole creative space, and it's a lot of fun, you know?
Yeah, man.
Just seeing it build and okay, like I said, what can we do next? You know, and I think as the brand grows a little bit more and more, and we start getting a budget, fingers crossed, we'll be able to do a lot more, because everything you've seen has been DIY, dude. So no excuses. I don't want to hear, oh, I don't have this, or I don't know this. No, if you want it, go and get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of, I wanted to maybe dive in this later, but I'll do it right now. If there's a talent that's like, you know, you're seeing like, hey, this guy or gal's got a lot of potential and stuff, but they're not, like we talked about, not utilizing a lot of it. How would you tell somebody to kind of get started? Or if they ask you,
I stopped doing that a long time ago. I stopped wasting my breath. There's people, you know, that are very, very close to my circle that ask me, how do you do this? How do you? And I give them the recipe to success, and they don't apply themselves. I think I'm a different breed. You know, I don't have anything to say, but except do it. You know, a lot of the ideas I have are complete shit, of course, but you learn from that, and you continue and just by applying yourself over and over and over again, you know, and then you're like, oh, this works, this doesn't work. Oh, let's try this. But you just got to go for it. You never know if you just don't do it.
Right. You don't. And that's the thing. I see so many people, whether it's from a writing perspective or a creative outlet, where they're like, they get stifled by themselves because they're not willing to put themselves out there a little bit. If you just do it.
Oh yeah.
It's a repetition thing. You keep doing it, and you're not going to be impressed with a lot of the shit that sometimes you do. But once you do it, it's like you get a rhythm, and you're like, I can do it. And I'm not that concerned of what people think about it either.
Yeah, one of the most disrespecting things you could probably say to me is that I'm lucky. Oh, you're lucky you get this, or you're lucky. No, it's not luck. It's hard work. You know, I've invested a lot of money into myself and the brand, and that, you know why? That's because I believe in myself, and there's no other options. There is no plan B. You know, this has to be it. So how do I do that? I make sure of it. You know, I wake up and what can I do for Zicky today? What can I do to get the brand to the next level? Who can I email? What photo can I post? You know, you got to stay on top of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And like, you jump from that intro video or the free agent video, and then you like shown the other side of the die too, with starting with the Zicky Dice show, which is very like the Sally Jesse Raphael / Jerry Springer vibe going on. You have like the audience crew in there, and then you had regular Jeff going with Critter. Talk about getting a collaboration like that to go, and like how long did something like that kind of take to brainstorm? Has that been on your tab for quite a while now?
I've got a few ideas that I try and bring over to Twitch. I've had a few calls with them lately about some creative ideas, and what I'm trying to do is I see what the future of television is, and that's interactive television, and that's what we strive to do here at ZDTV. Is how do we have interactive shows? Our stream last night, our new one is Lizards of Love. It's a dating show that I made up off the top of my head last week, and we just started rolling with it. And Scooch built a set, and now we got this whole little show going now weekly, and I love, and well, I learned, I guess I should say, that people love to see real life drama unfold. So you give them a little bit of that, and I put my outlandish twist on, and boom, you got Zicky Dice entertaining you for hours and you didn't even realize.
Right. You had I saw the first episode. You had the Lizards of Love with I think it was Blue Kitten. Was that her name, or Blue Cat?
Yes.
Yeah. How did the first experience of that go? Was it a lot of like trial and error stuff? Did you do like some practice?
Oh, it's a mess. It's an absolute circus. But that's what people want to see. And I've learned, I don't play many video games, so I try and truly stay creative and different on Twitch, and I take pride in that as well. You come, you can see, we've got these awesome sets. Let's see, that we can go through. We really try and just turn it up here and make sure that we stay different. And with that, I've been at him like, dude, we got to have interactive television. So right now we're pitching the Zicky Dice show, which the proof of concept is up on YouTube. Like you've been talking, it's your trashy daytime TV type of vibe. I realize that most of the content that we're putting out is more directed for that insomnia, Adult Swim, late night type crowd. But I'm an early bird. I wake up early, so I try and nap midday so I can try and produce that stuff late night. But I got to say, I've been very thankful for the opportunities that Twitch has given me. It's opened up a lot of doors, networking wise, and that's just pushing the creativity, and it's you never know what will happen until you finally apply it yourself, and then it's when Twitch approached me, I was like, hey, I don't play video games. They're like, that's awesome. How creative can you get? That was the conversation we had.
Yeah.
And here we are, June 1st, we're having our 1 year stream. It's been a year streaming, and I've shaved my eyebrows on stream. I did a 24-hour stream recently, took a bath in honey. I've had the cops show up during streams. I've taped myself to my chair. I put mustard down my pants. What else has happened? There's been a lot of crazy moments on the stream, and I'm having a blast doing it.
Lita shaved your eyebrows, right?
Yeah. She's to blame.
Oh man. Well, now, do you have something special planned for the June 1st episode, the 1 year anniversary?
I've got a big fat giveaway. I'm not sure what I want to give away yet, but I do want to give something big and fat away to the chat. Just have a little celebration. I think we're going to go back over the last year and watch some of the clips from the start and see how much we've grown. It's crazy to see the success we've had in just 365 days on Twitch. We just got done wrapping up 10 months of, I think it was like 10 months or 10 months, 10 weeks, something like that. Maybe 10 weeks. We had a front page stream once a week on Twitch through Twitch Sports. And, we've hit, I've got over 2 million views on the platform and growing. So I'm excited to see what next year is going to look like and the following year. And hopefully Twitch Originals pulls their head out of their culo and they're ready to create with outlandish Zicky Dice, because I have ideas up the ass and I'm ready to bring them to life.
Well, yeah. How much of the viewer base on Twitch is non-wrestling fans for you? Do you find
there's a good mix? Yeah, there's a good mix. We're starting to branch out a little bit more, but yeah, there's some you got some wrestling community, and then you got the whole Twitch community, and that's what I'm trying to reach out to. It's just, like I said, take the ceiling off of wrestling and open up the character to everybody.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. So with the proof of concept with the Zicky Dice show, it was kind of neat seeing it was Effie and you, and I don't know the other talent's name, but I think how much experience growing up and before you kind of got into wrestling, did you have like from an acting standpoint or certain things like, or how did you kind of express yourself creatively before getting into wrestling?
Oh man, I sang in a band, but I was always also the class clown growing up. So I never really. I was in a a bicycle safety book. I guess that'd be my first introduction to acting in third grade. Yeah, my mom took me to class, and I was like doing freeze frames for bike safety. Got paid $50, and I knew after that I was like, dude, this is what I got to do.
This is my thing.
Yeah, bike safety acting. No acting background. I just I joke around a lot, and I think I don't know. Yeah, just we just went for it. That what you saw on that proof of concept, believe it or not, is just one take. We just improved and went right through. Yeah.
That's fucking great.
You just got to be able to roll with it sometimes. I'm willing to write scripts. I'm willing to we can talk real conversations, or we can improv, and I'm down for either or. And that's what we went with. And I kind of worked myself into a shoot, brother. I didn't realize that the proof of concept was going to be as awesome as it came out. It was way better than the vision I had in a good way. So kind of shot ourselves in the foot there, because the next one's got to be even better. And if you haven't checked that out, that's on YouTube as well. Just go ahead and search the Zicky Dice Show. It's literally 26 minutes of pure entertainment, and
it's good.
It's so pretty good. Hilarious. Yes, I think it's some of the best stuff we've done here in house.
Dude, I was busting out laughing, even though like the little descriptions, like critter smells like cat piss.
Yes. Yeah, we like to have fun here, man.
Good shit, man. So you mentioned a little bit like Adult Swim kind of vibe and certain things like that. Is there certain inspirations you took for, like, whether it was like cartoons or certain talk shows or TV shows that kind of inspired you to kind of like that you and Scooch choose from a little bit from?
Man, it's random and all over the place. I guess it's just life experience as a whole. Sometimes we don't even know what the hell we're doing. We're just like, all right, let's hit record and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's anything and everything. I mean, we have a whiteboard of ideas behind us. Just still, some of those ideas are up there from months ago, and we haven't even touched them yet. There's a lot going on. We've been working on a puppet show. That's the next one I want to get rolling. For a little while. I do have a Zicky Dice puppet, and I want to bring that to Twitch as well. It's just keep the ball rolling, man. What works, what doesn't work, and like I said, I didn't know that this dating show would be a hot success already, and we've only done 2 episodes, and it's been some of the best content, man.
Dude, you can tell the contestants, if you want to call them, or the guests, and you are just having a blast doing it.
I never know what to expect, man. It worries me, but
I bet it does.
Yeah. You get live strangers on your show. Next thing you know, I can be kicked off the platform. You got someone flashing their lizard to the camera.
Right. That's not the lizard love we're talking about.
Yeah. The unknown, man. The unknown. That's what we're
right. Well, as far as so since you're so good with production and everything like that, and part of wrestling, especially during the pandemic, has been like the somatic matches and so forth. Have you, just from a conceptual mind and stuff like that, have you kind of formulated any kind of like, not fantasy, but something that you come up with, like, that you could actually, that would be like, hey, this would be a good way to do a cinematic match? Does that kind of cross your mind at all when you're doing this stuff?
Effie and I went around Atlanta with the drone and a few cameras and kind of filmed some stuff. And yeah, there's a lot that crosses this creative mind of mine. It's just picking which ones to choose and timing and like sometimes an idea will come through, like, all right, we got to get on that. I'm sure you can see there's a lot of creativeness you'll be seeing here in the future, I'm sure.
That's awesome. Yeah. Far as let's see, something I always wanted to ask you about too, just production and like doing all this stuff, was when it comes to like films and stuff like that. Do you have any like favorite films, not necessarily that inspired you for this, but like just favorite films, favorite directors, anything certain like that?
I like Quentin Tarantino.
Dude, I fucking just saw, what was it? Jackie Brown for the first time 2 days ago.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
You haven't? It's
no.
Dude, it's very, very good.
Damn, I should
very
watch
good.
That. Okay.
Now it's not as violent as usually the Tarantino movies are. It's
sure.
Like character driven. Well, I mean, all this stuff is character driven, but I mean, like Jackie Brown, it's really solid. It's like
sick.
Yeah, you got to check it out.
Yeah, I'll definitely throw that in the rotation.
What's your top 3 Tarantino movies?
Oh man, I like Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, and Reservoir Dogs probably.
Yeah, you can't beat those ones.
I mean, Pulp Fiction's up there too as well. If you throw Kill Bill together, I really do love Kill Bill. That might be my favorite.
I tell you what, my buddy and I were talking about this today. We were taught. He was like, as a catalog, he's like, I think I would choose Tarantino over Scorsese to watch, just from a pure entertainment.
Sure.
You know.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, I think I can't really argue with you there.
Yeah.
I really like. I just saw Django Unchained and I just saw Inglourious Basterds, so I've been on a huge Tarantino quick kick.
Yes, those are both very good as well. Very good as well.
Yeah, man, you can't beat those. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Just like, I guess we haven't really talked about it, but being a free agent and stuff in general. Pandemics, open the doors back up. It's like things are getting loosening up a little bit more, and people getting vaccinated, all that stuff. How's that been from a independent standpoint for you?
Things have been getting busier, which is good. I mean, I stayed busy over the pandemic, like I said, creating. But I'm ready to make my rounds a little bit more, and we're going to do that. And Zicky Dice is made for television, so we got to keep busting down these doors so we can get there.
Absolutely, man.
We're ready. Open the world up. Zicky Dice is vaxxed, waxed, and learning to play the sax.
Now, is there any particular area you're looking to go to, like not from a promotion standpoint? I'll talk about that in 1 second, but I mean, like just city or anything like that.
Yeah, I would love to go to Japan. I'd love to go to the UK. I would love to go to Mexico, Canada. I think it's time we get out of the States a bit. As far as areas, I would as well. I'd like to go northeast, just the United States, back to Texas. Sounds fun.
Texas is always
maybe the Midwest. I'm due for a little Midwest trip. It's been a little bit since I've been to the Midwest, so maybe hit that area.
Heck yeah, man.
Zicky Dice like to win, baby. I'm everywhere.
Now, you said AEW was in your sights. Is that still a big goal for you? Is that?
You're damn right it is.
Yeah.
You're damn right it is. Yeah, 110%. 110%, yes.
Now, they do some pretty cool production stuff too, from Darby Allin and like your old cohort, Ricky Starks. I think they do some very, very cool stuff. And I think from what even the Britt Baker's her show that they had for a little bit, what do you think you could very much pitch that would convey well on a television product?
Oh, come on. There's nothing that outlandish Zicky Dice can't do. Imagine if I had a machine behind me that believed in Zicky Dice as much as I do. Dude, possibilities are endless. Try me. And guess what? If you don't believe, just bring me up there to the main stage anyways and let me and Scooch handle the rest. We'll still keep the ball rolling. I'm not worried about a damn thing. My production will always stay top notch.
Top quality, brother. Top quality.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. We're almost there, baby. We're almost there.
Oh, man. That's the thing, too, is people get like, whether it's discouraged or anything like that. The fact of the thing is like, if you just keep rolling, something's going to happen. That's what happens.
I mean, it's in the odds. I'm a gambling man. I do a lot of gambling. Lost a lot of dollars, dude. And I'll tell you this. You can only lose so many times before eventually you get one of those paydays, baby.
You hit it.
You hit it. You just got to hit it once.
That's it. That's it.
And you know what? And I do feel strongly about that way. I feel that when the opportunity comes and the time comes, that I'm coming swinging, baby. I'm coming in hot. So you better watch out. Because I'll tell you this. Not everyone's advocating for outlandish Zicky Dice to come and take their spot now. So
the competition is stiff, but I mean, geez,
not worried about it. Not worried about it. I've got so much to offer. What do you want?
Right?
If not, I'll pick up the phone and call Comedy Central or Cartoon Network. Don't play with me. I'll have a Netflix special by next Friday night.
You got to be bigger in pro wrestling. You're making that way, man. That's how.
Yeah, that's the mistake that everyone else makes. And you know what? Their loss, my gain, baby.
That's it.
I get paid either way.
That's it. Yeah, man. Could you see yourself in any kind of type of role, like whether it's in the ring, commentary, manager, anything like that?
Oh, no, I'm there to whoop ass, dude.
That's right, man.
The commentary can come when I'm old and done on a walker. When I got a pink walker that's all that's got instead of the tennis balls at the bottom, I got 2 dice on each side, and it's got glitter and sparkles. Then we'll do some commentary and then backstage stuff. In the meantime, I'll juggle and whoop everyone's ass and collect every championship I need to.
Dude, I couldn't have asked for better.
I see some of the stupid shit that people say online, like, oh, Zicky should come in as a manager role and do this or a commentary role. Boring.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Hell yeah, man. I like it. Cool. Well, all right. Obviously Twitch. So say I'm a novice. I don't know shit about Twitch. How do I get to your channel?
I'm glad you asked. A lot of people don't, what they don't realize is Twitch is completely free, actually.
Yeah.
So you can head on over to twitch.tv/Zicky Dice. You don't even need to make a profile, but Twitch is great. I spend a lot of time on Twitch, even though I'm not streaming. I watch prank phone callers on Twitch. I watch poker players on Twitch. There's something for everybody on that platform. And like I said, this is the future. It's live interaction, live television. So you can literally chat with your favorite streamers and at ZDTV, you get to, you are the show. I like to say that it's your stream and not mine. And I like to give the chat creative control. So I encourage everyone, if you've never been to Twitch, stop on by twitch.tv/Zicky Dice. I promise you some outlandish entertainment, and you will laugh at least once on the stream or your time back. Yeah, I found a way to give you back time. I don't know, and if you also want to follow this outlandish journey I call life, at Zicky Dice on every other piece of social media. Trying to push the YouTube content a little bit, but I like to open up the world to my life. I feel like I live a pretty interesting life, so stop by a stream sometime. I do stream in real life stuff and some of the shows I go to, as well as stuff at home, but it's fun for everybody, all ages.
Hell yeah, brother. I think, like, if there's somebody I could compare you to from a pop culture standpoint, stuff like that, I'd say you're the Gene Wilder of wrestling, because you look at what he did with like Willy Wonka and then all the other diverse stuff that he was able to do. It's like, boom. And he stood out, so I think that's right. Yeah, well, that's the way to roll, brother. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Real quick, I do this. I tell people too, it's like on my agenda. I haven't done it yet, but I'm making a playlist. And so how I do it is I have the wrestler choose 3 songs that they either work out to, and it can be ones that you're currently doing or ones that just overall that you're like, I'm picking, this is one that's always in my rotation, or this. What if you had to pick 3 songs to work out to or put on a playlist, what would they be?
Ooh, the Agony Scene Scapegoat.
Okay.
Botchla by Poison the Well, and oh man, and dude, I'm drawing the biggest blank. And Minerva by Deftones.
All right, man. All right, sweet. I'll add it to my list, and then I gotta make the fucking thing. That's the thing.
There you go. There you go.
Cool. All right, this is Dominic DeAngelo. You can follow me on Twitter at Dominic DeAngelo. Follow WrestleZone on Twitter at WrestleZone.com. And then go to WrestleZone.com for all your wrestling news needs. All right. Thanks, guys.